Hey Pinheads, do you ever wonder what would happen if horror villains faced off? Well, so do we. So what we've done is we've taken 22 of the most badass horror villains and put them at random on a bracket. We will have these villains face off one battle at a time until we reach the ultimate number one villain who would win it all. If you haven't done this yet, please subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, please like. Also, please comment. We always enjoy seeing what you have to say. Thank you very much. Do that shit. Welcome back, Pinheads. We've got another battle coming up, and this one is not the most far-fetched thing in the world, but you know, it's a weird one for sure. So Predator took out the Creeper, sadly, in round one. I wanted the Creeper for that one, personally. But he beat the Creeper by quite a bit, actually. And so now he's up against Jigsaw. So when I say Jigsaw, I mean like the whole kit and caboodle, I guess. Like, realistically, because people... First of all, the puppet's name is Billy. But, you know, I don't know. When people think about Jigsaw, they think about like this three... Almost like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost kind of thing, where we've got Billy the puppet, we've got the pig, and then we've got John, right? His name is John, isn't it? John Kramer. He's played by Tobin Bell.
Yeah.
I like Tobin Bell. I don't know about you guys, but he hasn't been in a ton of things, but I've always kind of enjoyed him when I see him in things.
Yeah, he's almost he's kind of like a Hannibal style of person where you kind of, I would say that a lot of people would like him, even though he's in essence a serial killer.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting one, actually, Hannibal and Jigsaw. That would have been like a battle, more of a battle of the minds right there, I think.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty good. So, Jigsaw, when we say Jigsaw versus Predator, we're talking about his character there, John Kramer. And he's known for setting up traps and kind of having I don't know, sometimes I think it's a little outlandish, but he's kind of almost like a personally political killer, if you will. I don't really know how to put that. He's got a point. He's trying to prove a point, usually, with people who have wasted their lives or have squandered opportunities or things like that. But anyway, he's pretty good. He's very tech-savvy, very intelligent. And then we've got the Predator, who's kind of just like a warrior killing machine from another planet. We did talk about the Predator, like I said, versus the Creeper. I mean, John Kramer's a dude. Could he set up a trap that could possibly harm or kill the Predator? I guess that's really what it comes down to. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I see it as.
Yeah, I think he would try to set a trap, but I think Predator would get out of it and get him.
Yeah, it'd be one of those things where if you look, you will see that there are 5,000 mouse traps in the room you are in, but there is no way out.
You are completely surrounded by armed mousetraps.
As he's bullshitting on he's like shoots him with his shoulder cannon and blows his head off. So
yeah.
No, I'm pro Predator on this one.
Yeah.
Good. You're not going to switch at the last minute?
Okay, so...
Although this is one where the masses could be a little loco, but we'll see.
I'm going to be honest with you. If we're talking strictly like popularity and we're talking just like the popular vote, because a lot of this really comes down to the popular vote. Overall, it's a popular vote, honestly. If we're talking about just like attributes and everything, some of these battles wouldn't play out the way that they have, because obviously, you know, some of these killers are going to be more proficient and whatnot. But since we're basing this on results from IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, other websites, and surveys, it really does come down to just who's really more likable, who's really more enjoyable. Now, I did factor in with the surveys, and that's why I added the survey scores. Those have a lot to do with like their abilities and their strengths and everything. So that stuff is factored into these based on opinion, you know. And sometimes that has affected the popular opinion on these scores. Honestly, they have. But overall, I think that it's probably more 60-40 that the popular opinion or popular vote wins on these. So, and I would say that this one really, to me, has been one that I think is very 50-50 in my head. The Predator obviously is very popular. People love the Predator. But Jigsaw has also had, the Saw movies have also had a lot of success.
Yeah.
People really like the Saw movies. They've really, I mean, it's, to me, it's another one of those franchises that's gone too far. That's just my opinion. But people love the Saw movies. It's iconic. Both of these characters and both of these franchises are truly iconic in the horror world. So, I mean, I don't know. We can go with. I don't think anybody could honestly argue that the Predator wouldn't win this.
Right.
You know, if we're talking about, you know, a scenario where
I'm counting on Saw-tigue. Like, just fatigue of too many Saw movies and just not as exciting as it used to be. Where even just recently, although one of them was a bit ridiculous, the one Predator that Hulu was running for a while was actually a cool new take on it.
Was that Prey, I think?
Prey,
yep.
Yeah. Yep, so that was actually pretty cool. Predator, baby.
All right. Liza, you going with the Predator?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to actually... I am actually going to go with Jigsaw.
I think you might get it.
I'm going to go with Jigsaw on this one because I have Billy the Puppet here looking at me, and I feel like if I don't go with Jigsaw, Billy the Puppet might come alive tonight
I would
set a
figure
trap.
you go with Jigsaw. I figured you were going to do that.
That's what I'm going to do. So, let's see what we got here, guys. Please wait while we calculate the results.
Fight! Apocalypse! Killing frenzy! I demand a sacrifice. Finish him! Game over.
And the winner is... Predator!
Oh, boy. Thank you, Jake, for taking the L to allow me to...
I took a loss on that one, which makes Steve and I tied for first with 9 wins. I've got 5 losses. Steve's got 5 losses. Liza now has 8 wins and 6 losses. So Liza's not out of this yet. But that's where we're at. And stay tuned. We're going to be moving on to round 3. In round 3, our first battle is going to be Candyman versus Freddy Krueger. So look forward to that, because I am. Hey, Pinheads, if you're listening to this, you've been watching our 22 bracket horror villain face-off. I would encourage you to continue to watch, because we've got a lot more coming. We will find out who the ultimate horror villain is. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please like if you like what you're seeing. And please comment. We would love to know who you think would win in these battles. Also, make sure that you keep an eye out in the future, because we will be doing more of these brackets, and I would love to get your opinion. We will be putting surveys out there, and you can be a part of this. And your score can matter as well. Thank you for watching. See you soon.
Holy shit. I got another slipper. This will be the finale. Shut up!
I don't even want to edit that out.